Microsoft just announced Windows 11.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to see what you thought. And again, I don't know how like personal you want to get, but you and I have some experience in the tech field.
Yeah.
You and
That's my job.
Yeah. And that's what I used to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so you and I have been around this stuff quite a bit.
Yeah, and we've seen it change.
Yeah. Oh man, we were in the thick of it
over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
we were like at a prime spot when it was just constant all the time.
Innovation happening like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're familiar with the scene.
Mm.
So I wanted to ask you, with Windows 11 coming out, what are you thinking?
So my initial reaction when I saw it and watched it, I'm like, okay, you guys are doing something different. You're doing something newer.
Okay.
And that's good.
And that was, okay, positive?
Yeah. Switch it up a little.
Yeah. Would you have cared if they, like, completely changed it?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
It's you're like, you know
what?
Went
too far.
We're going to do a whole, like, 180.
Yeah.
Just, like, just all this, we're throwing it out. And we're doing this. I'd have been like, ease into it, guys. and that's maybe what Windows 11 is.
Maybe.
There might be like, hey, so we have a plan.
Yeah.
We'll like get halfway there.
Yeah.
Before we like really freak people out. So to me, it was like a welcomed change.
I agree.
I don't. I'm a little nervous. I mean, you're always nervous with a new version of Windows. I'm not talking shit about them.
Right.
But the first few months or whatever, it's a little shaky.
Yeah. You get
like the whole Android thing they're doing. If you watch the explanation on that.
Why? Yeah, that rubbed me the wrong way.
Don't do it then.
It rubbed me the wrong
just
way.
Maybe don't. Like so, I get what you're doing. Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. You're trying to switch it up. You know, people that use Android probably tend to use Windows, and they're
right. Yeah, and I get that.
The same demographic.
I get
what you're going for.
Yeah, it's not a big leap for someone who's in the Android space.
Yeah, right? To say, hey, I also use a Windows computer.
But you also have to use Amazon.
Yes.
And that is the
so
weird
like, hey,
thing
you can go here, but you got to stop here, pick this up, and then
go. Amazon's like, hey, real quick, just sign in. Don't worry about it. Don't ask any questions. Don't just log in real quick.
We'll give you your TikTok.
Yeah, but just log in real quick.
Sign in to here first.
And then you're like, Microsoft, why is Amazon? They're like, I don't know what's going on. Huh? I guess you're gonna have to sign that.
Yeah.
You know, and so that was kind of odd.
It's strange.
Yeah.
But like overall, I'm like, okay, Microsoft, you're looking better. You're looking cleaner.
Yep.
You're looking more 2021.
Yep.
I don't think it looks like a Mac. I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
They're like, well, it's round. They rounded the corner.
Oh,
fuck.
God.
And what's your?
Oh my God.
Okay, cool. Like it just looks more modern. Well, they put the taskbar in the middle. Move it back.
Yeah.
No one's forcing you to do it.
You can move
Switch it back.
Yeah.
I do like. I'm a big widget guy. I like widgets.
You like the side.
So I like the side thing. I like that it's customizable.
Yeah.
Like you can switch it. You can change it a little bit.
I mean, there's a lot of good things, and I agree. As obviously, when they roll out a new OS, one of the big things that is going to happen and people are going to talk about is the design.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's the thing that people are actually seeing.
That's the one thing you can see with your eyes.
We're getting the same thing with Android 12, right? Like it's a lot of people are just...
Android 12 was another one that took like a big old step.
Huge leap with Android 12.
Good.
Huge leap. And Android 12 is doing a lot of things under the hood, but what people are seeing is what's on their screens.
Yeah.
The design, right?
That's what you look at.
And I guess Windows 11 is not so much change under the hood, which a lot of people actually appreciate because
that's been classic forever.
And it's coming in very stable, which is good. They had that leak. They had the leak build that people installed, and it's running on computers, and for the most part, people are having a very stable experience.
Yeah.
So that's nice. You're like, hey, this Windows 11 experience is not going to be a big jump for my system. And so hopefully if I upgrade to Windows 11, which will be free, my experience should be good.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic. And that's what you want. You want a good experience.
You want an easy upgrade process.
Right. You don't want to hassle people.
No, and that's what Windows 8, dear Lord.
Yeah, Windows 8 did.
And Windows 10 kind of did it at the start. Like
Yeah.
it was a difficult thing to upgrade.
Right.
You know, you would log out and it's going to run an update. And these things are so frequent.
I know.
Which is supposedly something else they're fixing. Like, all right, cool. We're not going to do that to you every week.
Right.
We got to do it to you.
They said that they're going to spread it out. Yeah.
But like, well.
Yeah, you need security updates.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Yeah, you need security.
But when you're trying to log on.
It's annoying.
And I'm like, cool, I'm going to go get a PS5 right now, but I got to log on right now. And then you get on it and it's doing an update.
You're like, don't do that.
Do it in the background.
Yeah, don't do that.
Do it. Let me do what I need to do. Do it in the background.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm excited for it.
I'm excited too. I think,
it looks good. I'm
step in the right direction.
Lifetime long Windows user.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm not switching anytime soon.
I think as we get further and further along in tech, we're just going to see a lot of these companies get closer and closer together. And
especially when there's not 10 different options for
a
computer operating system.
And these businesses aren't stupid. They're figuring out what people like and what people dislike. And I'm the same person. I'm answering the questions the same to both OSs, right? Yeah. And so the experiences are going to be similar. And it's only going to get more and more similar. And on both a mobile level and on a desktop level. Yeah. It's going to get more and more similar, and doing these comparisons is just kind of silly at this point.
Yeah, that's the big game.
Yeah, that's like
it's like, well, which one's better?
But we're talking, but
which one's faster and cool? I'm like,
but like your example of this looks like Mac OS was where they rounded the icons. I'm like, how like you are really getting into the weeds here.
Yeah.
To prove a point.
Yeah.
And everybody needs to take a step back. And I do think that we're just going to find that even a person who isn't like an OS hopper is going to have a similar or have an easier experience.
It's not a whole different world.
Yeah, and I think that's good though. I think that's a step in the right direction as a whole for everybody. And it's not, I don't think it's ever been anyone's intention to try to, as far as Microsoft CEO and Apple CEO, to try to separate so much so that you can't get anyone to convert, right? Yeah. You still want to be able to convert, and so can't be
if you make it jarring. So different, no one will ever leave. You won't get new people, like nobody else. Like
everyone's going to be
completely
stuck,
separate forever.
And that's not what you want.
No.
And so I like what Windows is doing. I like the design. You hear that this was originally packed as a feature update, moved over into an OS update, and I get it. I don't care. I don't care.
They're like, oh, well, it was a failed attempt.
Don't care.
Cool.
Doesn't bother me.
Things fail.
At all. Yeah. That it was going to be one thing and now it became something different. If the something different is stable, working, and looks good, I don't care.
I'm glad it failed then.
Yeah.
I'm glad something else came out of it.
Maybe it pushed everybody to be better and do better. And now this is what we're getting.
Exactly.
So I'm on board for
I'll get
Windows
it.
11. Oh yeah.
I'll get the free thing they're gonna give me.
Yeah. The free thing that looks good and works.
Yeah.
I guess
I'm fine with it.
I guess we'll deal with it.
100%.